60% of the time, it works every time.
Does thinking you're the last sane man on the face of the earth make you crazy?
You wanna hold her?
Yes.
Please?
Yes.
Then you got to try a little tenderness.
It's the Al Travis Show. We've got him. Jack Zimmerman on the program. Love having him on. Jack, how you doing, my boy?
Good, Al. How you doing today?
I can't complain. I'm glad you're here. Folks, with the behind the scenes last week, you stood me up because you hadn't gotten a bear yet. So you went out Monday morning to get that bear. Give me the good news. How big was it, my boy?
No, Al, he was a giant, and we never found him.
Really?
Oh, boy, Al, I tell you what, the first day out, first morning, just like everything else, Al, this whole year's been just epic, right?
Yeah.
Bear in Minnesota opening day. You know, moose the first day up in British Columbia. Out in Colorado, first day of second season mule deer. I put a mule deer down. Elk the very next day. I'm thinking all I got left to do is punch my bear tag here, and it's a dream season first day kind of a deal, you know?
And so where were you? Where were you, and what was the hunt all about?
Yeah, so we were down in North Carolina.
Okay.
We were down there, and right on the coast. You could throw a rock to the ocean. And
Nice.
we were near a big agricultural area, a lot of cornfields and that down there.
Mm-hmm.
And, Al, there was a lot of black bears down there. And they had this corn down there that they hunt waterfowl in, and the bears will get in there and they'll roll around. You can imagine how much a 600-pound bear, how much damage you can do in a cornfield.
Yeah.
And so we'd set up on the cornfields. When they come out in the morning, we'd catch them coming down the road. And we seen a couple bears right away, and so it kind of gave me an idea what a good bear looked like. And when I seen this bear, Al, I knew he was a good bear.
Really?
This thing's belly was just dragging on the ground.
Love it.
And he turned to go into the brush, and I took a shot, and I felt like I hit him really good. And I thought my season was done right there. And we spent the next few days looking, and we brought dogs out and everything, and we did everything we possibly could to try to recover that bear, and we just couldn't find him.
So did you make a hit or not? Or are you just finding blood trail? What are we doing?
Well, I feel pretty confident in my shot and everything. The way that the bear reacted to the shot gave us every indication he was hit. But, you know, there's a lot of fat on that bear, and that bullet kind of sucks that wound shut right away. So we had a hard time really finding blood, you know.
All right. So you did not get one then?
No bear.
Is bear hunting down there that you're talking the cornfield and that stuff, you know where they're at? Up here, I'm under the impression they bait them and that sort of thing for weeks on end. Do they do that down there as well?
Yeah, I don't know the rules on that down there. We never hunted them that way.
Okay.
But I believe, actually, I know you can bait down there. I do know for sure you can bait down there. And they can do that. And a lot of guys will use bait and then use hounds then, so you get an idea of where the bears are at. So
quick question then, not any dog will do. These dogs are trained for bear hunting. I mean, you're not, your bird dog's not going to do that, right?
Right. It's kind of the same hounds you'd use for like hunting mountain lions or hunting for raccoons even, or anything like that. I mean, any kind of good hound that can run bears, too. But it's wild.
All right, fair enough. And so you did not get one. How many guys were out there, and was this a group of just friends of yours, or is it some organization?
Bunch of warriors that I was with down there. It's just a family that invites us down there. Pretty unique opportunity. I was down there during the anniversary of Saddam being captured, and I was with some of the guys that were on that mission. So it's pretty cool to spend the anniversary with those guys, and just really cool to be around veterans. I love being in camp with other veterans, sharing stories, and
I love that.
It's a pretty cool experience.
Quick question, just because I don't know how big what kind of rifle do you use for bear? I would have no clue.
Yeah, I was using a Remington 7mm, and so it's a big rifle.
Yeah.
Big bear, and shoot, man, it's these are the ones that'll haunt you forever. You think about these hunts more sometimes than you do the ones you're successful on.
Let me ask you this, and again, tell me if I go too far. How do you handle recoil on the bigger weapons like that? I mean, you don't have the lower body strength to hunker down. How do you handle that?
It's 7 millimeter is not too bad. With guns and technology today, it's gotten a lot better. With muzzle brakes and
No.
suppressors and things like that. So
Okay.
anything. When I was in Africa, I was using a 375 while I was over there, and
Yeah.
that is
We'll
that's
kick you.
yeah, just a step below a punk gun. It feels like, but you got a headache at night and your ears are ringing
Yo,
sometimes.
I'm sure that's true. All right, let's talk some Minnesota Vikings. Did you happen to catch your squad yesterday?
Oh man, Al, my biggest concern. I
Mm-hmm.
love that JJ McCarthy's getting rolling, but this cat can't stay healthy.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. I mean, you look at who was Darnold last year, right? Played every game with us, got beat up like nobody's business. How many times he was sacked over and over again? He went through this year. He's doing the same thing for Seattle. This kid, and I'm not taking his first year, but he's had 33 opportunities to play for us. He's played 8, and he may not be playing on Thursday. Is that
I doubt
an
that he's gonna
attitude
be able to
issue?
play.
Yeah.
I just don't know. It's tough because as a quarterback, I don't care what team you play for. You're gonna get hit. And
Yeah.
especially if he's gonna run the ball like he is. Not saying he got hurt on that play, but
Yeah.
for how fragile the kid is, we got to put him in bubble wrap or something before he send him out there.
Well, the bubble wrap, let's talk that guy. How about Kelly, the center? Another concussion protocol. He's wearing that thing looks like stacking. That plastic bubble wrap
Oh yeah,
that you just can't help but pop all the bubbles when you get it in a present? He's wearing that on his head, and yet he got concussed or possibly concussed again yesterday. I don't know. I know they're trying to make their money. I know you understand what being hurt is, but shouldn't that kid, for the sake of his family, get out of football? You get
Yeah,
5, 6 of these. I mean, come on.
there's got to be a ceiling we put on these guys, right? Like after you've had X amount of concussions, you're done or something. I mean,
Yeah, I just think for his own safety, for his family's safety, you got to do something because your brain just doesn't take that well. Look at Muhammad Ali or some of these guys. It goes downhills fast. That's all I'm saying. So what do we got to do to fix the squad? We won, but 16-13 against the Giants. That's a little tough.
Al, did we draft another quarterback this year?
Well, no, we picked up Rosemer. Your thoughts on Max? Max gets out. He's playing like a crazy
Oh,
person. That
man,
guy's out there all the time.
The only thing is that you get the hometown feel when he's out there. I guess that's
Yeah.
just kind of exciting. I mean, in a weird way, it's exciting for the guy. I mean, he's not really supposed to be there, but he's getting all these snaps because McCarthy can't stay healthy and
Yep.
everybody else is left. So it's fun to see him go take that opportunity and look scared to death the whole time he's out there. He looks so scared to me.
Well, it doesn't help having that weird porn star mustache that looks like you started when you were 12 years old. Somebody's got to talk to him. Am I
didn't know
wrong?
if we could say that or not.
You
but
can say porn
I-
star, but that's what it is. It's just is that little furry thing. It's not a good look. All right.
Oh yeah, 70s
your thoughts?
are over.
Can they win on Thursday? They play the Lions on Thursday. If you have Max in there, let's see. Both running backs are hurt. I was going to ask you about that. So Jones twists his ankle. He's in the tent. And then the other guy comes in. He's hurt. So Jones goes back out and actually, runs for 85 yards or some crazy number like that. And at the same time, everyone else on this team is, trying to get out for injury. We have Darrisaw, Grenard, McKellis, Mason with the ankle, Ryan Kelly, JJ. The team is falling over. And Jones comes out and said, "Put me back in the game, coach." I like that cat.
Yeah, he went and got some of that Mahomes Super Bowl magic juice, that
Yep.
And that pain stuff, so I'm guessing. But it was good to see him come back and keep playing. So it gives us hope that he'll be back on Thursday because he's a big part of the team. And
Yeah.
I don't know, Al. They make me nervous. I don't
Well,
know what we need
I
a
want you-
quarterback.
Well, we do. So do you go out and get another one next year and make this guy have to prove his worth, or what do you do?
I think that at the end of the year, the Bengals quarterback is going to retire, and then we'll re-sign him because that's what a very Vikings move, So him and Jefferson can be back together, Joe
Take some
Burrow.
old okay, Joe Burrow. There you go. So did you say you think they're going to win on Thursday? That they play
Yeah,
on,
I'm going to
Christmas?
give him the dub against the
You
Lions.
You are okay.
I
That's
have to, Al.
well, I like that. I like that a
Bet
lot.
against the Vikings.
Well, you can't. Well, you can't. But would you really put your paycheck on it? I don't know.
No, I wouldn't do
No.
that.
Okay,
But
fair enough. Okay, we'll go with the Vikings.
for radio's
with the big win.
sake.
let's go to break. We'll come back after this. You're got good big plans for the holidays? Merry Christmas, by the way. All right, we'll talk about that and more coming up right after this.
If it's your turn to host a game, Grandpa's Barbecue suggests you try something different. Put out the perfect barbecue flavor of Grandpa's Barbecue. Add it to your ribs, dip the meatballs, or drench your wings in the original flavor of Grandpa's Barbecue. It isn't too hot or spicy, fruity or smoky or whatever. Grandpa's Barbecue. Available in select stores and online at grandpasbarbecueshop.com.
Think about it. A famous politician once said, "You're entitled to your opinion, but you are not entitled to your own facts." But in a world full of AI and fake news, where can Minnesotans find the facts? Center of the American Experiment is Minnesota's go-to source for fact-based analysis and common sense solutions for taxes, energy, public safety, and our kids' education. Visit AmericanExperiment.org for more information. Think About It is brought to you by Center of the American Experiment, Minnesota's think tank.
Amongst friends, the Al Travis Show. Nothing but talk.
We got him, Jack Zimmerman, on the program with us. So we have the Minnesota Vikings playing at 3:30 on Christmas Day. You good with how this is working? Dallas, again, is playing Washington on Christmas. Didn't Dallas just play on Thanksgiving? You don't want to be a Dallas Cowboy. You're never home for the holidays. And then Denver and Kansas City. Will you watch football on Christmas Day?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I mean, that's one of the best parts of Christmas Day is the football, but I feel like usually they're really good games, but they're not going to be really good games this year.
No, they're not. You look at Minnesota, Detroit, both basically out. Dallas and who cares? And then Denver Denver playing Kansas City without Mahomes.
No Mahomes. Yeah.
And they're giving Denver 12.5 points. I mean, this game isn't going to be close. It'll be tough to watch. But I like you. It's one of the best things about Christmas.
Is there
like the whole boring of their... Go ahead.
Good time to knock out those last Christmas movies. Do you have any Christmas movies that you have to watch every year?
Every year at 7 o'clock, TBS gets turned on, and I watch The Christmas Story every year. Guaranteed. Not going to bite, not going to fail. It will happen again. What do you think of college football? You've been following along this whole...
You got a team?
Well, I'm going to have to watch the Gophers, who aren't the Gophers, on the 26th, but other than that, I really don't. I almost root against Ohio State, which bothers me. I guess Indiana, if I wanted somebody, I'd go Indiana.
Well, we got problems then, Al, because I'm an Alabama fan. I became an Alabama fan when I was in the Army because that was back when you could stream all the football games. And in the day room, it was always the Alabama game on. So either you were an Alabama fan or anybody but Bama. So I fell on the Bama train. And
all right,
we got a matchup against Indiana coming up. So pretty excited about that.
I just like Indiana because they were nothing like 5 years ago. And I mean, literally a perennial loser. And now all of a sudden they're number one in the country. And it gives me hope that sometime in my lifetime that could happen for Minnesota. But
man.
Probably not.
Yeah, with all these big Fortune 500 companies and stuff here in Minnesota, how do we not have more NIL money?
Because I think they understand you're just piddling it away.
That's fair.
It's each. Well, you should do it like AAA baseball. Let the Minnesota Vikings be in charge of the Minnesota Gophers, and it's our B team. It's go out and recruit. Let them make it a business, because right now everybody's getting paid ridiculous money. The coach is making $6 million a year. I mean, come on, let's just stop playing around.
Yeah, you got a little eligibility left, huh?
Oh, I got all 4 years. Yeah, I could get back in a heartbeat. Absolutely true.
I can't believe they haven't called you yet.
Well, once Brosmer goes down, I think I've got a shot. Let me ask you this. Are you happy with this whole play-in tournament? Because we're in a bowl that doesn't even have a chance to go in the play-in tournament. There's just so much going on. I don't like it.
There has to be some kind of rule so, like, Tulane and James Madison don't get in. I mean, these college playoffs football games are some of the best football games all year long. It's the games that you hope for. It's matchups that don't always happen. And to have teams like that get in on some fluke deal that they won their conference is just BS. So I don't know why we don't take the top. I think they should expand it to 16 teams. If you went to the top 16 teams this year, it would have been perfect, and Notre Dame would have been in. And
then can you get rid of all the other stuff like the rate bowl that we're going to? If you're going to do 16 games in, can we do that at least? Get rid of the rest.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with that. I think that there's got to be something that either breathes lives into these bowl games, or they got to go one or the other.
Yeah, I don't disagree. What do you think of like a Notre Dame saying we didn't get a good enough bowl pick, so we're not going to go at all?
I think that's a little messed up, because I think you should be punished for that a little bit. If you don't want to go play where you have the opportunity, then why do you think you deserve one next year?
Oh, yeah, I don't necessarily disagree, but let me ask you this. Like, the Gophers are going to be playing on Saturday against Los Sabos or whatever it is. But a bunch of those players are not in. They jumped in that turbo tunnel thing. And so shouldn't that be closed down until after the season is over?
Yeah, that's another big thing, is that should be done, too, until the season is completely over. Until the last game is played, I think the next day it can open up. But nobody should be able to jump in the portal right now and be able to transfer right now. It's messed up, because they could legitimately go play for another team yet this year.
Yeah, and that's kind of my point. And I'm looking here. They want me, well, I'm not happy, I'll watch on TV, but, want Minnesotans to fly to Phoenix to watch this rate bowl. Well, you get down there and half the team isn't playing because they all want to transfer someplace else. There's no team anymore, right? This will not be the same Gopher team you watched all year. That bothers me quite a little bit. I don't like the transfer portal, to be quite frank.
Yeah, I don't think anybody disagrees. I don't think there's any going back right now. I think it's just a way of trying to figure out how to get these guys under contract. Or the only way that's going to end up happening, Al, sadly, is they're going to have to become employees and do the whole union thing.
All right, my boy. We got to fly. I'm out of time. Love having you on the program, Jack. Yours, have a very Merry Christmas, and I guess we'll see you next week, huh?
Yeah, talk soon, Al.
All right, he is Jack Zimmerman. Go to Jack Zimmerman MN. Get him to talk, do a motivational speech at your organization. JackZimmermanMN.com.
This season, bring the whole